because I got a lot of shit going on. Like,
yeah,
there was a lot of lead up to Battlemania, for no reason on my part whatsoever, because I'm not involved in the show in any way.
Yeah.
But that was there was a lot going on.
Yeah,
my glue gun was getting used heavily by someone. I loaned it.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
My voice still sucks, even though it's a week later.
I'm so excited.
Why are you excited, Ray?
I'm so excited because it's Friday, April 28th, 2017, and you're listening to On the Heels Wrestling Podcast. I'm Ray.
And I'm Brittany. Every Friday at noon, we, some pals who used to work together, will give you consistent bite-sized commentary on WWE's ever-expanding lineup of programming, as well as talk about other cool stuff that's happening in wrestling.
Sometimes we recap, sometimes we conversate and debate in a roundtable discussion.
How many episodes, Ray?
It's 62? 62.
Can you learn how to talk?
You fucked up.
I did.
You fucked up.
Sometimes we interview wrestlers from right here in Seattle, Washington.
Saved it.
Yeah. Before we introduce our guests, just a reminder, if you missed last show, we are going to be taking a big old long break.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's this episode and two more, and then we are taking a long departure from the podcast. So, life is busy, life is crazy, and
yeah, once Ray gets married, we'll talk about it again. He'll come back we'll go on his honeymoon with him. Record a podcast on location.
On location.
I don't know where you're going on a honeymoon. I hope it's somewhere cool.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We'll make it somewhere cool. That's some like San Diego bullshit or something.
Yeah, we'll all discuss.
Well, yeah, I'll be involved in that. You, me, Ilea. Like, we'll plan it. So now with that out of the way, this week, we're super fucking excited to have on the show one of the voices of the Seattle independent organization that is so fucking on fire.
Right now, holy balls.
Holy shit, 3-2-1 battle. He is the Burien Fury, making Burien awesome. Murray Grande!
Hello, Brittany and Ray. How are you doing this afternoon?
Thank you for joining us, sir.
Damn.
First time, long time. It's a pleasure.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Finally. I was like, oh man, we need like an announcer on here to make all of us sound like shit.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, oh my god.
So today's Murray's going to join us to recap Battlemania that took place April 21st, as well as get some insight on how 3-2-1 has got going to this point. If you weren't at the show and want to know what we're talking about, where can they watch Battlemania?
We are actually just now putting all of our videos and matches on an official YouTube channel.
Yay!
Yes.
YouTube!
YouTube.com/321battle. We're linking it through our various other socialities, through our Facebook page, through the Twitter.
We'll have all sorts of links for all of you.
Hell yeah! Finally.
But if you haven't seen Battlemania and want to get a taste of it before you listen to this,
stop what you're doing right now.
Yes.
Go to YouTube and just fucking watch it, because it will be probably the greatest thing you've seen all year. And I've seen Fast and Furious 8, so that's saying something.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, this was good. Like, I cried. Which, isn't that hard.
Yeah.
But I cried.
You may have a gif or two regarding crying.
Maybe. One or two. I like Ray. So is this like the third, fourth, fifth Battlemania? How many is this now?
This was the fifth altogether.
Woo! Is that including SSP?
No, it's not counting the 9 years of SSP Chronic Pains that came before that.
Okay.
Because it got started in 2003 with a special 420 show, and then that's where it kept
That's why
going.
the timing works. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
And
I assumed it had something to do with WrestleMania season, but apparently,
Yeah.
the 420 actually makes way more sense. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Okay, so WrestleMania 2017 had the subtitle The Ultimate Thrill Ride. If you were to give a subtitle for Battlemania 2017, what would you give it?
I would give it The Ultimate Reverse Cowgirl.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I like it.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Sexy for everyone else, painful if it's you. I'm
Sorry,
is that a little too personal?
The 3-2-1 battle story.
Yay! Super awesome too, because like with Battlemania 2017, like this past year has been a huge breakout year for 321. We've talked about that a lot on this podcast as we've had wrestlers coming in, as we've like reviewed various different shows that are happening. We talk about horror business. So what's really been the big change, or if there's one thing or multiple things that have kind of led to this moment, is there anything that you see has built 321 up to this point?
For years and years and years, it's been kind of a Peter Pan and the Lost Boys punk rock collective, mostly fun, loose organization, and especially getting in the ring, getting in Evolve Fitness, we were able to have a more, I don't want to say professional, but much more organized system, get actual training, get a plan on how to expand, how to get bigger. We get the ring, and then we can draw in this internationally renowned talent.
Seriously.
Yeah, holy balls.
Like,
you had fucking Joey Ryan, you had B-Boy, you had Ricky Shea Paige.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, this isn't B-Boy's first show. This isn't Joey Ryan's first show. Like, B-Boy's basically a regular.
Right.
Like, not every show, but
he's like
he's been around like once every 3 shows.
This is his 4th time here. I mean, and he's part of the family. He's got a 321 crew hoodie.
Yeah, he's got a crew hoodie. I have his 321 specific T-shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
The SoCal Solid Steel.
And it's so funny too because like very few wrestlers, unless it's their home wrestling organization, like have like specific shirts for specific shows. So I thought that was like, wow, this is like he is treating this like it's his second home.
Well, and I think a lot of that too, at least from a fan perspective, it kind of goes the other way around, right? Like the thing I hear about 321 constantly, just sort of from like the locker room perspective, is that this is more like a family putting on a show rather than a collection of independent wrestlers coming together. So I think it's sort of you have these guys coming in from all over, but they're not just these random brandos coming in like, oh yeah, cool, whatever, I'm here for one show, everybody likes me. It's like, no, like Benny's back, let's talk to him, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, how have you been, man? Like, let's go grab a beer.
Yeah.
It's super awesome.
It is very tight on show days. And then expanding the family aspect, the 321 battalion is just awesome.
Yes.
And if you talk them one-on-one, the majority of the crowd doesn't even like pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh no, I say that all the time. Like,
Right.
my mom hates wrestling, but she loves 321.
Exactly. They come because it's amazing athleticism. We have the heel face dynamics, but it's just that absurdist comedy, the variety show with punching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Murray before we started recording, a couple of my dance friends came to this show. And they know I'm a pretty big fan of wrestling. So I told them, like, please, if you're going to come to any show, come to this one. Battlemania is going to be fucking crazy. And then I hung out with them the next day. I was like, what'd you guys think? They're like, this is absolutely incredible. I mean, it's just theater. There's like dancing and there's singing and lots of middle fingers and obscenities and a cat. Like, I don't really get it, but it's awesome and I want to go all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, the wrestling was cool, I guess, but oh my God, listen to all the other stuff. And it's like, it's so great because we see Seattle wrestling is starting to grow bigger and bigger. When you have Defy, you have CPW, you have all of these other promotions, but 321 still kind of feels unique in its way. And I really, really like that even with all the success that they've been given, it's still very much the thing that it was at the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and like, this shit makes me excited, so let's fucking talk about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
All right.
So starting off this shit, the 6-pack challenge. First, yeah, fucking
Excuse me. Started off, I had the most
shit!
epic Battlemania outfit of all time.
I'm sorry, I couldn't see you because I was blinded. Like, holy balls!
I was very proud. Like, everyone was writing out their goals for the year on like our private Facebook page.
Right.
It's like, I want to match with so and so. I want to win this time. I'm like, number 1, epic Battlemania outfit. Rory Grande's goal 2017.
Check.
I love the little detail of you did not pull out a beer this time. I saw that.
Yeah, normally for the
fanny
folks
pack.
at home, I have a fanny pack and I pull out a Tall Boy Rainier. But this is Battlemania special, So I pull out a little mini bottle of champagne, pop some corks to the crowd.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That was fucking awesome.
I also love the Make Burien Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That shirt's pretty great. And then, like, lifting it up and showing your Burien tattoo.
Well, I do that pretty much every show.
I know, but, like...
I get drunk enough, I show off my belly tattoo.
Yes, I mean, that's what the famous 10-minute intermission is
Right.
for.
Yeah.
But, anyway, so my outfit was head to toe solid steel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was... We'll keep talking about entrance gear as we keep going.
Anyway, back to...
Set the tone. I liked it. Yeah, back to the six-pack challenge.
Yeah, this wasn't announcer gear a mania.
Yeah.
Cody just showed up looking like Cody. Fuck you, Cody.
Which was beautiful.
Yeah.
He's a gorgeous man.
Okay. 6-pack challenge finals. So they've been running this for a while. We had Just Exciting. We had Ken K.
Yes.
Sonico.
Boo.
Weekend Warrior.
Hell yeah.
Bat Boy and Uncle Muscles.
Yes.
And each of them had won a preliminary 6-pack challenge match, which was just 6-on-6, or, sorry.
Yeah.
6 people in the ring.
6 people in the ring.
A 6-way match.
There's lots of 6s.
Yeah. One person standing on each corner, 2 legal in the ring, Lucha Tag Rules, where if someone goes outside, anyone else can take their place. Mayhem ensues.
And each one of these, like, leading up to it was great in its own right.
Yeah.
Like, the collection of wrestlers that were in it, it was always very dynamic.
Yeah.
Not one match was the same, so it was really interesting to see kind of who was going to end up in this. I liked the collection of faces and heels. I liked the different styles.
Yeah.
I liked the different characters. My favorite going into this was Kenny K.
Oh, yeah.
Because that motherfucker is a German superhero.
Yeah. He's fucking amazing.
I heard a lot of people say that they wanted Sonico to win. And while I do think that Sonico is an excellent wrestler, he's an asshole, and I hate his guts.
I want to see just a Kenny K Sonico match go 20 minutes.
Oh my god, yes, I will watch that.
Opening kick sequence that was just blinding, just back and forth, pew, 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 pew.
I want to see a Kenny K Sonico 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that would be the money one.
I do want to call one spot. So I mean, I was busy at the show, kind of running around, and then
no, you weren't.
I didn't even see you there.
Yeah, no, I was there. I was totally there. I know, like, see, that's
it was a big crowd. It's easy to get lost.
Easy to. I got lost in the crowd. It's totally fine.
Because I saw your buddy there.
Yeah.
Hombre Secreto.
Oh, okay, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he was up from South America.
I can't be in the same room with that guy. And so. But one thing I did catch, like, as the corner of my eye, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finally go watch this match. And all of a sudden, I see Weekend Warrior hit the ropes and die, like, fucking flip over and, like, flip out of the ring. And holy balls, man!
My favorite spot in this match was there's basically a beam that goes from the wall to the ceiling, and there's all of this stuff happening over in the heel section, like people are just punching whatever, and they kind of walk over, and then all of a sudden you see like this little luchador climbing this beam, and then just boom,
which like goes up at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, so it's like physically impressive. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe you. Oh my god, he just fell. Ah!
And so when I was doing my commentary, I called that he looked like a Monchichi. Immediately recognized that reference is twice as old as Sonico.
Yes.
Yeah. But I know it.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
Loved it.
So, Romantic Romeo.
Yes.
Comes out.
This I was not expecting. So this was very.
Well,
romantic. I know that there was the story there. Tell us what the story was.
Romantic Romeo Ramirez was supposed to be in the final 6-pack challenge, but he was taken out on the way to the ring by Uncle Muscle's Alan Jepson, who inserted himself in that match.
Despite Diva having suspended him from the Battle Palace.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, fucking
But Mommy
asshole.
wasn't home that night.
No, she was not. So it was nice to see that Romeo get his revenge.
Yep. Got hit him with the dozens of roses.
Revenge via bouquet. Weekend Warrior over. I like that this is what I'm reading. This is fantastic.
Yeah, he won via flowers.
I like it. All right. So that match is like fucking crazy, right? I think it was something.
Well, I also want to give it up to Just Exciting was on fire.
Holy crap.
He's fucking
that
awesome.
boy.
He does not have an off button.
No, he doesn't. And he's just giving it his all, 110% all the time.
Took a pretty nasty shot to the ribs, popped right back up, and almost won the whole thing.
Yeah. I thought for a second that he was going to be the guy to win it, and it was really good. I mean, that whole match was great.
Yeah.
So second card of the night, we got Caden Talbane and Era Adonis. And Era Adonis, like, fuck this guy. Like, fuck this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like, so I was talking to Murray ahead of time. I'm wondering, like, how over the top some of these wrestlers get when they come to 3-2-1, just because they know that we're a safe space.
Yeah.
Like, we'll let you be crazy. But this guy, man, like, he comes out, he's shaking his ass. He's basically looking like the worst possible frat boy you've ever seen. And he's fit, so of course everybody fucking hates him, right?
Yeah.
Like, when you look like that, everybody's going to hate you.
Yep.
It's so awesome. And then Caden Talbane's great.
Yeah.
I love watching him. But I don't get to see him in singles competition a lot.
Well, he's just recovering from an injury. He had a broken paw.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
now he's back.
That's true.
It was good to see Adonis smacked around too, because he came out like with a "Make America Great Again" hat.
Oh yeah. He always does
I
that.
forgot
Oh.
about that.
And he's
Gross.
Canadian.
Why is it
I
that the
didn't even think about
Canadians?
that.
Why is it that the Canadians are the assholes? I don't fucking get it. Like, you're supposed to be nice.
Yep. So Caden actually took this one, which was awesome.
Yeah, he got whooped around for a while though.
Yeah. he did.
Holy crap.
And this match was fast.
Yeah, they make him tough in Furry Creek.
Yes, they do. But yeah, it was a very, very different change from the previous match, having been like this really kind of like, it wasn't like long and methodical, but there was just so much going on that it was constantly changing. Whereas immediately going into a singles competition, you're just like, oh shit, these guys are fucking going at it.
Yeah.
It was awesome. There was a lot of really good spots. Fantastic match. It was great. Fuck Adonis. Caden Talbane was awesome. I loved it. It was great.
All right, so two of my favorite guys, Gentleman Brawler versus Rook Kelly.
I had to explain the Rob Van Walmart thing to somebody,
Yeah.
which is always fun to like get people involved in wrestling jokes when they don't watch wrestling, because like there's people who go to 3-2-1 that don't actually watch wrestling. They're like, why are they calling this guy Walmart? Well, there's this guy and blah blah blah, and this guy looks like a budget version, so yeah. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And it's like all of it, sure, fine.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
fine with that explanation.
It's like, that makes sense. Oh, that's so mean.
Yeah. But yeah, Gentleman Brawler, who is now freshly shaven.
Yeah.
He was missing his mustache.
Yeah,
I was expecting a heel turn.
When I first saw him, I thought someone had like shrunk me in the wash.
I could totally see that. I could see that.
He just had scruffy beard and closely cropped hair and
Just very, very like off-putting. Like,
a little bit. So Rook Kelly is a dirty son of a bitch.
Yes.
So this match had probably the scariest moment of the night.
Oh my god.
There was a spot where Gentleman Brawler got flipped backwards and just his neck like collapsed.
Yeah, and he was fine.
Yeah, which I'm like, is that fine with air quotes, or is that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, I mean,
definitely.
he's not dead.
He's not dead, right? So
Like,
if it's a matter of like you're not dead, then yeah, he's fine.
he was still able to pilot his dirigible home.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So and for that, like I actually had a lot of respect for Rook Kelly in that moment, because you start to see, and this is kind of the little like break kayfabe a little bit, but you start to see how good a heel is when they're taking that opportunity to be a heel and let the other guy recover.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, Rook Kelly, you're okay this one time, but after that we're done. Like we're back to you being an asshole.
Yeah.
But yeah, like apparently he's fine. He stands up. He does like. Oh, it's
yeah. If man,
God.
like, again, watch the videos. Watch the videos and
watch the videos, but like cover your eyes at this part, because it's bad.
And
I'm just happy everyone's fine.
Rook Kelly ends up winning with the Johnny Cage like side splits
Holy
punch to the
shit.
dick.
Yes.
Yeah, I screamed out, he Johnny Caged him! And like, half the people knew exactly what I meant, and the other half like had no idea.
I like that whether or not the references go over, everyone's just really excited.
Yeah. Well, because in the end, someone got punched in the dick.
There you go.
Yeah.
In the Dioc.
In the deal.
Okay, well, I don't want to rip off Cody's stuff.
There you go. That's fine. I had to run people through the catchphrases at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, so there's 3-2-1 battle, there's Solid Steel, and then there's Dioc.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, just wait for it. You'll catch on.
Yeah, there's so many though. Like not just 3, 2, 1, but just
Yes, mommy.
woo.
Yeah, there's all of these little, which is why my friend was like, "They're singing. I don't get it."
Yeah,
like,
there's so much to catch you up on.
Right, it's great.
I had to tell one of my yoga instructors what my Diok hoodie meant.
Oh no!
And yeah,
Say it out
that
loud.
went over very well.
Yeah, say it out loud.
Right.
Diok.
Yeah, it's like, well, when people get hit in the privates, we say it in a funny way.
Yes, and people pay us money to say it in a funny way.
And people want that emblazoned on their torsos.
Right? Oh my god.
So next we had a 3-way.
First half main event, but it wasn't originally a 3-way.
No, it wasn't.
Announced as.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Scott Henson versus Ricky Shane Page. And then Diva comes out and adds Maccabi into the match.
Which, I mean, and this is me being a shitty wrestling fan. I was not surprised because I'm looking at that card going, there is no Maccabi here. Like, Maccabi needs to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Scott Henson, the big cat,
Yes.
had asked for a big challenge at
Yes.
Battlemania.
Yeah.
Diva provided that with CZW Tournament of Death champion Ricky Shane Page.
He's fucking amazing. I this is my first time ever seeing him.
Mine too.
Same, mine too.
And yeah, 6'5", 282 pounds. It was like we were saying about Just Exciting earlier. No off button.
Yeah.
I mean, he is running up and down.
His cardio is insane.
Just never stopping, except for to throw like Mr. Bean facial expressions.
Oh my god,
And-
the
and-
facial expressions killed me the whole time.
like he'll just be clubbing someone to death, sprint to the other side of the ring, jump up the turnbuckle, kick someone up there, turn around, give like a just a mug to the crowd, and
Just
then
like
go back
his
to killing
eyebrows.
everyone.
Like, it would be like, oh, cool, eyebrows. These are great. Like, look at his expression. Dear God, Maccabi just did a Hurricane Run on chairs. Oh, look at the expression. like, so let's talk about that for a minute. Like, how fucking crazy is Maccabi?
Oh, so Maccabi was added to the match by Commissioner Diva.
Correct.
To give Big Cat an even bigger challenge.
Yes. So let's paint you this picture. We create a death trap, a solid steel death trap, where you have like 6 chairs. All
Which, by the way, are chairs that like people paid for that
Yeah.
Right.
ran out in an hour, and it's like, nope, sorry, we're gonna use those now. Hope you didn't need them.
Arranged 2x3.
yeah,
Yes.
And then so you have Daniel Maccabi, well, you have Ricky Shane Page on one end, looking away, and Maccabi does a reverse Hurricane Rana, which first of all, that move is terrifying to watch.
Yeah.
Anywhere, any time, that is a scary ass move.
But if there's anyone on that roster who can do it, it's Maccabi.
Yeah.
And then to make a 6'5", 282 pound man flip in the air so high he almost had to pay cover at the Victory Lounge, come down skull first through these literal solid steel folding chairs.
You don't have to believe they are. It's just fact.
And yeah, that was it for Ricky Shane Page. He rolled to the far side of the ring where it's up against the wall, and he got caught there. And
Yeah.
that was the end of his Battlemania experience.
Yeah.
I think it was a good one.
Yeah. And then Scott Henson took out Maccabi, and it was fucking good match. Like so like
Great way to end the first half.
Yeah, the Burning Bright Lariat, which just turned Maccabi like 2 times in the air.
that thing fucking like it seems like a really simple maneuver, but when he fucking catches you, it looks so good. Like
I go to a lot of 3-2-1, and I'm totally expecting at one point to be like, oh yeah, Big Cat match, whatever. But like every time, Big Cat, Maccabi, either one of them, I'm like, this match is going to be great.
Yeah.
Like, this is definitely a make sure you watch this whole fucking thing. And those guys just continue to do that every fucking show, so good on them. Famous 10-minute intermission.
Yep.
Which I think ended up being like 25 minutes.
It was, well...
It always goes along.
Yeah, I tried to get in there and ended a little quicker.
You were entertaining.
I went on some drunken roller derby rant.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, people chanted "Silver Boner" at me.
Yep. Well, I mean...
Yeah. And honestly, this is the biggest crowd. I mean, I don't want to say the biggest crowd, but it's like we had to turn people away because there was so many people coming in. So you're dealing with an extra large battle palace.
Which by the way, big props to streaming the actual show in the lobby of Evolve Fitness.
Oh man,
because that was awesome. Like, you still got a bar in the lobby. You get like,
people were still entertained just being right there by the bar and watching the show.
You Jake
still
News.
you get Jake News there. Like, you still get that atmosphere of wrestling, like that intoxicating group of people around you.
And also, big shout out to our volunteers running the merch.
Yes.
Handling donation box, our security, which the biggest like event we've ever done, the biggest crowd they've ever had to wrangle, and it was flawless.
And no one got kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No one
they
got
kept
kicked
everyone
out.
good. We had a good flow of people in and out of the venue. I mean, yeah. Hero, our head of security, just had his troops in line.
Speaking of which,
Wow, what a clever segue,
what a
Marie.
clever segue.
So we have the number one contender of tag team battle royal. First comes out Coach, and Coach being
this
Coach
was so good.
is
This was
like,
so good.
tell me I need to have a partner. I don't want to have a partner. I gotta have a partner. I don't need a partner. I need a hero.
Oh my God.
And fucking, I love that they turn on Hero's music, and Hero's already outside.
Which, by the way, is I Need a Hero.
yeah,
Because that's, of course, it is.
of course that's his song.
Need a hero.
And Hero looks at Coach, puts his finger up, like, hold on, walks to the entrance stage, immediately, like, in one motion, like, without missing a beat, his clothes just fall off behind the two, and he comes out in full ring gear.
It was like a Superman movie. He just like there
Walks
was
into
no
a phone
pause.
booth.
Like walks behind, doesn't break a stride,
It
comes
was
back out.
literally a phone booth.
He was in like
There was
the
no
t-shirt
stop.
and his security shirt and his kilt, and all of a sudden like bloop, he's in this rainbow unicorn singlet that says "Do epic shit."
Well,
Yeah.
and the unicorns were like full six-pack pecs flexing. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't just like unicorns. Like, it was literally the most epic singlet I've ever seen.
I would like to point out that one of the unicorns was literally dragging his ass on the carpet. That was my favorite one.
Oh, there was just so much good going on there.
So let me go through the rest of who else is involved in this tag team battle royal.
Yes, because there's a lot of good people in this.
All right, you have the Siege, the Hustle and the Muscle,
Former champions.
former champions. You got S&M, so Seds and Kevin Mathis.
Yup.
You have Milo and Otis. And then, oh shit! And then comes probably one of the biggest pops of the night. Legion of Gloom has been pretty over this year with the crowd. Everybody loves Dante. But Dante comes out, and they're the Legion of Gloom, and they come out in fucking these football pads.
Yeah, River and Dante both.
Yeah,
and,
River Dante, are so
and I mean,
over right
people
now.
are like distracted by Dante because like Dante's literally on fire.
Yeah.
Like, there's fucking candles and whatnot, but like River did the pads, but he's got like the white and black checkerboard.
Yeah.
Because they're basically the same character but 2 decades apart.
Yes.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yeah, Dante, instead of like the Legion of Doom, Road Warrior spikes,
Right.
had giant
Lit
candles dripping wax everywhere.
Literally dripping wax. Like, I heard a rumor he had to go to Battle Palace the next morning and clean up the ring mat.
Yeah. Well, here's also the best part too is so when he does his entrance, he gets on the top of the turnbuckles, and when he jumps down, the candles go out.
It was amazing. I'm like,
I was
how
like-
do you fucking do that?
It looked so good.
Other cute thing, because I love the little best friend thing they've got going on, even though they're both so like apathetic and they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They started doing this little tear thing at each other.
Oh my god, that's
It's a
hilarious.
little tear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
little
Like, put your hands together,
Put
make
your
a
hands
little-
in a tear.
Yeah.
Put it to your eye, then you put it in the air.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's so
God,
good.
that's
Like, both of
awesome.
them. Like, they don't care about anything except each other.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
We got
one
we
more.
got Ace Snack,
Oh yeah, Ace Snack.
who came out with golden ding dongs,
Yeah, I did.
which
see
is
that.
awesome. And then
The confectionery treat.
that's true. That's true.
They're not stealing Otis's gimmick.
Yes. And then
Fucking
Christian Andes and Dave Turner. So Christian Andes got really over last episode, as like everyone was saying, like, fuck you, Andes. So someone came with a fuck you, Andes sign.
Yeah.
And is holding it as Christian Andes is just throwing Andes mints at it. So good. Dave Turner and I have been feuding for a while, and now we're at the point where like he just looks at me and gets pissed, and I'm like, I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, because Dave Turner's a piece of shit. And then there's Gringo Loco and Guerrero de Neon.
Yep, from Lucha Volcanica.
Yeah, so this whole match was insane, right? Because there's a lot going on.
So it was the number one contenders for the Free Radicals Tag Team Championship.
Correct.
There was one part, there's like you said, there's so much going on in this match. But there was one thing that caught my eye immediately, which was Milo had Otis the Gimp in the corner. And sometimes, they do this to kind of like get Otis, get him pumped up. You know, you give him a good slap. But the same thing with Milo. Like, sometimes you gotta give Milo a good slap. So they spent 2 minutes deciding on who was gonna slap the other person while this entire match was going on.
Yes.
They kept, taking turns in the corner and preparing to slap each other. Finally, Milo, grabs him by the nipple. Which, obviously got Otis going.
Yeah.
But it was 2 minutes of, what are they going to do here?
Yeah.
There was a lot of build-up.
I also liked a snack forming the battering ram.
Oh, shit, yeah.
That one was good.
Yeah.
The thing I like particularly about this is that battle royals can be super chaotic.
Yeah.
And there's just so much shit going on. And this is one of those moments where WWE really does it right with the cameras and whatnot. They can really capture those big spots. But I think with this, the pacing was so on that anything that was big and important that you needed to be watching was the focus.
Right,
there wasn't anything competing.
Yep.
I was surprised that from out of nowhere, Ronald McFondle just decided to show up.
God, that's right.
Just stumbled into the ring.
Drunk.
Well,
that
goes without saying.
Hey, you're right. I don't know why
and
I'm calling that out.
He just sees Seds underneath of him and spits on his fingers, gives Seds the old shockaroony.
I had to explain to somebody in the lobby. It's like, wait, what is he doing to him? And I had to he's shoving it in his ass.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Right.
wait, what do you mean? And I'm like, no, it's the shocker. It's in his ass right now. And just total turn white.
Really?
Of,
all of the things you've seen in the show, this is the one that shocks you.
Yeah.
The guy, fucking Kevin Mathis came out with a voodoo dong on a fishing pole with a kendo stick because he's stolen it from Milo and Otis.
Right.
So there's really that's the thing
that
we get
shit
to.
is still not resolved.
It's not. I'm excited.
So McFondle is helping out Otis. They've tagged a few times in the past, but Otis is also best friends with a clown killer.
Right.
Why have we not talked about this?
It was mentioned briefly last episode.
A couple episodes ago.
Because Ronald McFondle was guest commentary for a little bit, and there was this short engagement. I'm like, there's going to be something there.
Well, then Milo and Otis were eliminated from the Battle Royal when gigantic Milo the Clown Killer got up on the top rope and dove at Ronald McFondle to the outside, taking out everybody. I do believe that a clown can fly.
Yes. Yeah, it was awesome.
That was dope.
I've never seen him move like that.
It was, Battlemania brings out the best in people, right?
Yeah, that was dope as hell.
So Dante and River end up winning this match.
Yeah.
Which is insane, because it's they've been over, but it's nice to see the guys that are recognized.
The Siege had it won, but then...
And they had a title shot before, I believe. Didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Legion of Gloom had a title shot against Free Radicals before, and they had lost because the Free Radicals are dirty motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Fitness. Even though you've been on our podcast and you were awesome. Fuck you!
Yeah.
So these guys win, and then in a surprise turn of events, fucking the Free Radicals music starts playing. Kiwanis Adonis shows up with the Free Radicals, who enter the ring and start beating the shit out of Legion of Gloom. And then there's the Diva and Kiwanis Adonis have been feuding for a while. Can you talk about that, Murray?
Yeah. So Kiwanis Adonis thinks he should be the commissioner of 3-2-1 Battle because he doesn't like the way that Diva's running things fairly and honestly.
Tell me how you really feel.
So when the Free Radicals got the tag team championships, Kiwanis Adonis is once again a manager of champions, as he likes to bill himself.
Yes.
With the Golden Palomino and Daddy Dimples.
Fucking.
So it was kind of a reverse Money in the Bank moment.
It was a little bit.
Yeah,
It was.
We had brand new number one contenders, and the champs are like, okay, well, your match is right fucking now.
Right.
Which is kind of, it's super smart because it's they're fucking tired. They just had a match.
And if you go to the YouTube and watch it back, seeing just the crowd build up as they're realizing what's happening, Cody's losing his mind, you're losing your mind, fucking we're all losing our minds. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Because all of us are just like high off of like the energy of what had just happened.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden,
And Cody's just high.
yeah, Cody's just high. This is definitely after intermission. But yeah, and then what ends up happening is you see like Dante gets his ass beat, River gets his ass beat for a good like 10 minutes. They're just getting the shit beat out of them. One of my favorite moments of this match, and if you watch the video on YouTube, that plug. If you watch the video back,
/321battle.
Thank you. If you watch the video back, you'll see this moment, and particularly the audio is key here. I mean, we talk about Dante and River being so over. There's a moment where Jimmy and Fitness line up to do their finisher, and the room just goes silent.
Yeah.
And it's like this, oh shit.
Yeah.
And it was really kind of like one of the things I like about wrestling, to see just the whole room in unison, like in universal disappointment.
Yeah, like
right?
the air just got taken out of the room.
It was just like, oh, fuck. Damn it, not again. Like, oh my God.
And he kicks out. And,
Yeah.
And so like for a second we're like, holy shit, this match is gonna go on.
This is still going.
20 minutes
This
or
is
what?
still going. What
and
the
then
fuck?
all of a sudden, fucking Dante rolls him up, and just gets a fucking 3 count. Like just like rolls him up real quick.
Right, and you don't expect it because all it is a roll up.
Yeah. Like, you know what? The most dangerous move in professional wrestling is a small package.
Yes, it is.
He was holding Jimmy Flame tighter than the last clove in the pack.
Yeah. You know what the reversal is to the small package?
What?
Fucking nothing.
Dean Ambrose. Can't get out of a small package. You never can.
Yeah.
I thought he was overcompensating and buying a Corvette.
Aww. Da-da-da.
Damn it.
So yeah,
I saved my good material for show nights, ladies
I like
and
it.
gentlemen.
I like it. So Legion of Gloom wins the tag titles.
Yeah, that was a dope
Which
moment.
is like incredible, right? Like
Yeah.
seeing a title change at a big show like that is awesome, and especially for those two guys because it's absolutely deserved.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we still got a lot of show to talk about.
And it was so funny. So that match happens, and I am immediately like, there's 3 more matches left.
I know. I'm like, I am dead. Like my energy just is like.
And this is the kind of like a testament to this Battlemania is every show was fucking high energy.
Every match, yeah, because I was expecting to just lose it at one point and then like kind of burn out early, but each match just kept bringing it.
If you did not pee at intermission,
I
were
peed
fucked.
before. I made sure, like, I drank a shit ton of water and I went to the bathroom before so I wouldn't have to miss anything.
I used my star privilege to cut in line.
Well, there you go. There you go.
And so far, nobody said no.
And then, so the next match was Herman Nerdstrom versus Sage versus Jacob Sumas, formerly known as the Hellfire Cub.
The Hellfire Cub. Oh, and he comes out in like a full bear suit, which is insane.
Yeah.
Super awesome. Sage with his new gear, which looks like shit.
It's
and
awesome.
His legs are scrawny and he looks like an old man.
Yep.
And he could die in a fire.
Yep. And then Herman Nerdstrom, because everybody loves
It was
that guy.
amazing.
The defending 321 Seattle Underground Wrestling Champion.
Yes.
And he's been holding it for quite a bit now.
Quite a
And,
bit.
like,
I was not expecting him to retain it. I was actually pretty happy to.
I was worried that Sage was going to take it.
I was too. There was a point in there where I got like. So there was a point in the match where Sage actually comes out and calls me the C word.
Yeah.
And I am like just completely taken aback. Like, what did you call me? And he starts pushing me out of the way. Takes my chair. And other people are coming to my rescue and like telling him like, no, dude, no, and like preventing him from taking the chair. So fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
It also would be another bad like notch on the Hellfire Club's like, belt right now because Sarian still has the battalion medallion.
That's true.
And like so it was like add that to like the fucking misery of like the Hellfire Club being in 3-2-1.
Yeah,
And it's like fuck, I don't want Sage to fucking win.
And they still parade around the Hellfire Club Heavyweight Championship.
Which is not a real belt. Fucking put it away, Steve West. Like, it's not real. You just put fucking chains on everything. You're not cool.
Yeah. I also like that Jacob, even though he's totally over with the fans, he still acts sometimes like a bad guy. Like there's certain points where
Did you see his mom run up at the end of the match?
No!
She thought he was hurt.
Oh man, that's amazing!
I was like, this is so kayfabe.
Mama
It's
Bear
amazing.
came out. Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god, it was so amazing. I loved it. But this match was great. You see a lot of the like 2-on-1 happening a lot. You see a lot of action happening outside of the ring. A lot of cool spots in the ring. Like overall, like completely different feel than everything else that had come before it in this half, right? Or even different than everything else that had come in the show. Like just, God, keep bringing it. Anything else you want to bring up, Murray?
Yeah, it was just a good dynamic of the two bullied nerds like coming up and getting the revenge against the guy who's been making their lives a living hell.
Yep.
The inhaler getting stomped on.
Oh yeah.
Was perfect heel move.
Yeah.
Like so awesome. So let's talk about butt stuff.
Oh my god.
Please.
Let's talk about butt stuff.
I've been waiting for this for so long.
This was like hold on. So
you gotta do some backstory.
My friends come to the show and they're like, so we know this is like a really character driven show. Can you give us like a background for the stories? I'm like, well, everything else you're gonna catch up on, but there is this one thing I have to explain to you.
Yeah.
And it's a lot like let me finish this first before you freak out. It's a lot like the Randy Orton Bray Wyatt story at WrestleMania, where there's just like a lot of weird shit happening, but this match was actually good. So I'm explaining like that there's like butt stuff and dick powers and apparatuses that were used to steal powers, and now Steve West has like a really strong dick, but it's not actually his in this weird like and I'm just like, just go with it. Just trust me on this. Just trust me. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the most famous independent wrestler in the world is coming to save
exactly.
with his own enormous dick power.
My fiance just calls him Porn Stash because she can't remember his name.
That doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yeah, and like, oh my god.
Just the machismo oozing from him is so great.
And then I showed her the picture of the apparatuses, and I'm like, I can't really explain this.
Right. It's like, imagine a jock strap covered in sequins with a tube attached to the same thing that when turned on sparkles.
Yeah.
And has like a lot of flashing lights. It's weird. Like just
science.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. It makes sense, and trust me. But like EVG has the Airpocalypse.
His entrance.
Yeah, Airpocalypse shows up, who's better than Pitbull.
That's a pretty low bar.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
Yeah. You know what? We said welcome to my house. That's a green light. I didn't give him the green light.
No, but Flowrider was there, so I'll count it.
Yeah.
I'll count it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you were going to say, sir?
So Eddie Van Glam, the reigning, defending Seattle air guitar champion, whose air guitar is on display at the Museum of Popular Culture.
It's no longer the EMP, yeah.
Correct.
Is it? Right.
It's like Mopop.
Mopop. They're branding. Yeah. I don't know. You're a marketing guy. You get it.
Marketing.
Whatever.
But yeah, so Eddie Van Glam brings out, has Airpocalypse, which, holy shit, they are an air band.
Yes.
Like, full-on air band. The lead singer is lip-singing, and it's...
He's air singing.
He's air singing.
Right.
Into a brush.
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
oh my god.
And then it turns out the drummer is Mitzi Six, Eddie Van Glam's own wife.
Yes. Oh my god. Like everything was just like, whoa, ah! It's getting bigger. And then there's confetti everywhere.
They bust into the Bon Jovi. Eddie comes out.
Oh my god. It was like, and it's funny, it's like, how do I explain this to anyone that's like...
Well, and at this point we're getting to like... Everyone knows the words of Living on a Prayer.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone knows the words of Pina Colada. So it doesn't matter even if you're like, why the fuck were these people just pretending to play guitar? It's like, no, you're cool because you're all singing along right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
I have never listened to Escape more in my life than I have these, like, since December when Joey Ryan first came.
Oh, yeah. It's so good. And then just a lot of, like, oil.
Lots of
oil. I think like EVG's was actually Astroglide.
Yes, it was thrown from the Streamer Club.
God damn, that's disgusting.
Which, by the way, the Streamer Club were on fire about Battlemania. They were the true unsung heroes.
Oh yeah, holy shit, we need to talk about that.
Yeah, so let's. This match is a really, really good one to actually bring that up at because so Streamer Club is a group of wrestling fans that have been going to a bunch of different shows, and I mean, much like you see in other independent shows, they come with their streamers, right? But not just like we're gonna throw streamers. It's like we're gonna like color code our streamers.
Yeah.
Coordinate it for the match.
Right. So like Nerdstrom was wearing purple and yellow that night. So all of his streamers were purple and yellow. EVG's were rainbow.
Yeah.
And Joey Ryan's were a I Heart Mustache streamer. And then Hellfire Club comes out and fucking toilet paper is thrown at them.
Oh my god.
Which, looking at the look on Steve West's face as toilet paper is flying everywhere, just priceless.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my mom was laughing so hard. Just fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, and honestly, it made every match feel extremely special.
And they were, and it's good. It was awesome.
It adds a little something.
They had streamers for the announcers.
They did.
Oh my god!
That matched my outfit.
You got streamers as well.
That blew my mind like a dollar whore on nickel night.
I know, right? So Steve West, I mean, his outfit looks like shit. And then Sarian, who comes out in Marty Scurll's gimmick because he's not smart enough to get one of his own. I mean, it looks good. It's just he wasted a lot of money on a coat, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of fighting back and forth. Like, oh, we're gonna hook this up. We're gonna steal Joey Ryan's dick powers and become like an all-powerful dick.
Yeah.
I guess.
But Joey Ryan's from Bayside.
That's right.
Oh my god!
So,
I didn't never thought about that at all.
Really?
Like, what does that actually mean?
Yeah.
I've never seen him do timeout.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch some Joey Ryan matches.
Oh, fuck me.
But yeah, Joey Ryan calls timeout, and time stops because of course.
Yeah.
He ends up flipping the apparatuses around.
Yes. So the wrestlers are frozen in time at this point.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, duh. Like, that's what happens when you call timeout.
Jimmy Jameson was not moving a fucking muscle.
It was good.
Oh
It was
my
good.
god.
I liked that, like, Steve West had one of his hands, like, down in front of his crotch, and Joey Ryan is, like, working this belt around it because his hand is in the way, and I'm like, that is fucking dedication.
Also, if you were watching the stream or watching the video, there were actual fans that were also frozen in time.
Oh my god.
Watch the video.
That's
I'm
so
not
good.
fucking kidding. It was awesome.
Things like that, our fans are the best because we've had things like where time stops or time is going slowly, and like Cody and I will like start announcing in slow motion.
You guys do that for
and say,
Gentleman Brawler.
Yeah.
That
we get our Atlantic accents.
the old timey.
But yeah, we'll be like solid steel, and the crowd will go back solid steel. Totally play along with everything. Our crowds are really the MVPs of the show.
It's so good. But yeah, and then butt stuff and dick stuff.
Yep.
So Joey Ryan was able to unsiphon Eddie Van Glam's butt powers from Sarian back to its rightful owner.
I wonder at what point I'm going to stop laughing, and it's never just going to happen.
And then...
And now Eddie Van Glam, Joey Ryan has an all-powerful dick.
He does. He's going to go back out into the world.
He has the Dr. Manhattan of phalluses.
That's a nice reference. I like
Thank
it.
you.
I liked it. All right, so let's talk about this title match.
So, before we even get into this match, everybody's fucking tired.
I am
It is late.
It's like 12:30 in the morning.
So, like, honestly, like...
It was standing room only to begin with.
Yeah. So everyone's on their feet for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And people are showing up at 5:30, right,
Yeah.
to get in line for the show. So who knows how many people have been there for fucking over 6-7 hours at this point.
Yeah. And
It's
so,
insane.
Like, you would think that this would be a detriment to the final match. Like, that was something I was personally
worried about it because it was like Cole Crazy and B-Boy are fantastic wrestlers. They deserve...
Like the full appreciation, the full enthusiasm from
They
the crowd.
fucking got it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My God. Like, first of all, they're giving, like, in this match, they're giving everything they fucking possibly can, and the crowd is going fucking hoarse because they're not fucking stopping. Like, the crowd is just, like, constant chants, constant, like, cheering.
And it builds the whole time.
Yeah, this was a rematch from B-Boy's debut at the Pajama Jammy Jam in
And he beat
August.
him.
Yes.
Where, he beat Cole Crazy pretty decisively.
Yeah. which
But
was
since
nuts.
then, Cole Crazy became the 3-2-1 Solid Steel champion and has been on a tear, has been the backbone of our organization, much deservedly.
Yeah. The one thing I want to bring up is the beginning of the match.
Oh, God.
So, like, B-Boy gets him in the corner, and you're expecting, he's going to get some chops.
Gonna do
Because
some
B-Boy
chops,
can
but-
deliver some motherfucking chops.
Yeah.
And before he starts his first chop, he rips Cole's shirt apart.
Just completely apart, pulls his singlet down, exposes skin.
Yeah, and then starts.
Right. And I'm like, this is a minute in, guys.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And this is throughout the match. Like there's obviously like he hits him about 4 or 5 times in one sitting, but then throughout the match keeps getting him, and like you see there is a square of red on his.
Which testament to B-Boy for solid aim.
Yeah, same spot every fucking time.
Cole Crazy's chest looked like raw beef. Like
it was
5
nasty.
minutes into the match.
It was nasty. At one point, Cole Crazy gets up and I see on his back there's like all of these like slices and it looks like glass. And I'm like, when the fuck did a bottle get in the ring? And I realize it's leftover glitter. So I'm like panicking for a minute that like we're seeing like another Seattle street fight. I'm like, oh god, no, we're okay. Okay, he's only bleeding from the front. This is fine. Oh my god! But this match, I mean,
B-Boy kept putting him down. Cole Crazy kept getting up, and as I explained, B-Boy has held championships at CZW. He's held championships at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. He's beaten Kevin Steen, El Generico, Chris Hero, just a who's who of
Castagnoli.
Like, yes, I didn't want to mispronounce it on record.
That's right. Claudio.
But he's been a who's who of who's making money in Connecticut right now.
Yeah.
He wants what Cole Crazy has.
Yeah. And I think it's funny, too, because, like, this isn't a one-sided match either. And
No.
Like
Cole, he's getting the shit beat out of him, but he, like, threw B-Boy through a table.
Yeah. He fucking Death Valley Drivered him through a fucking table.
And, I mean, this match, like, I would have been happy either way it went. I would
have been proud to have B-Boy as champion, but to be honest, like, Cole fucking... like earned this fucking match.
It was like it became clear that it's like, okay, that strap needs to stay on him. That was good. Also,
another favorite part of this match, Cole Crazy does the shooting star press to the outside, which holy fuck, that looked so beautiful and nasty at the same time.
Just gross.
And then the crowd chanting, "Oh, he dead!
Oh, he dead!" Right, callback to Dr. B-Boy.
Dr. B-Boy. Oh my god.
And then I'm explaining that one to my friends. Like, well, it's like, why is Jer Bear a killer? Well, okay, it's a long story.
Because he's
a murderer.
He killed the fucking guy.
He's a murderer, but really it was because it was Jimmy Jameson and Chris Samuels' fault. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk about it later. There was pants, whatever.
He killed the guy.
So that's the end of Battlemania. Absolutely crazy and insane.
Yeah, Cole Crazy retains.
Yes, it was.
Cements his place as the cornerstone of Seattle Underground Wrestling.
Seriously, man.
Damn right.
So let's talk a little bit about the aftermath.
Well, before we go to the aftermath, I want to go 5 years before that.
Yeah.
My very first time announcing with this crew was the very last SSP show, Chronic Pain 2009. Mm-hmm. I don't remember much from that night except for Eddie Van Glam defending the Pacific Middleweight Championship against Cole Crazy in a ladder match.
I have that picture.
At the Rebar. Yeah.
That was the picture we featured when Cole Crazy was on our podcast.
And everything else was silly. That was a brutal match. They killed each other, at a bar show.
Oh, he did.
And 5 years later, those are the two that are responsible for taking us to the next level.
Yeah. That's great.
It was I almost got choked up at the end of the night, just how much pride I had in not just this SSP 321 bar show originals, of which there are not a lot left, but everyone that we're bringing in that's automatically gelling with everyone else. We're able to create this amazing ensemble, throw on this huge must-see show, which, we're low budget. We can't make money because of the law, but everyone wants to be there and wants to be a part of it.
So speaking of which, Battlemania 2018, like what happens now with this new law coming into effect?
The law has been passed. Now they have to, the outline has passed. Now they have to fill in the blanks and say what actually needs to be done, what is going to happen with the theatrical wrestling school license.
Theatrical wrestling.
Yeah.
I love that name better.
Legal terms. The broad strokes are in place. Now they just have to go through, put in all the details, figure out what's what, because that's still not.
It's like government
enacted.
Doesn't move
Right.
quickly.
Yeah, we're moving at the speed of government.
Right.
So this month, Professor Jake Stratton and a lot of the 321 people and others in the community are going to meet with the Department of Licensing and figure out everything that needs to be done for organizations like ours to have our quote-unquote legal shows.
Awesome. Yep. I'm really hoping that this means big things for 321, for Seattle Wrestling, and just for, like, I was kind of thinking, like, how could they make Battlemania bigger? And I think building a way to actually grow the crowd and do it right, like, there's got to be some way. Like, it's going to be amazing regardless.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing I talked to with Eddie and Josh about, which was, this can't... 321, as it stands right now, without this law passed, like, one, not only doesn't exist, but it can't grow.
Right, exactly.
You know, and it's like...
Which is unfair, because it's like, these guys are putting in the fucking work, man. Yeah,
and it's like the band's there, the crowd's there, you have this thing that's ready to go, and it's just like, without getting in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Yeah. No, I'm excited for what the next year holds.
What about, like, we're talking about next year. What about the next show?
It's coming up in just a week and a half, or a week from...
A week from today. We're not recording this early.
Yeah.
A week from totally today.
Cinco de Mayo.
It is. It's going to be...
oh my God.
That show is going to get gross.
It's going to be May 5th at the Battle Palace.
I wonder if Hombre Secreto can get the night off and be at that show... just so he can get drunk at that show.
Oh man,
because
I'm expecting margaritas and
salami. It should be good.
It's gonna be good.
I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm not gonna be there for that show.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Eugene, Oregon at like a international roller derby tournament.
Oh shit!
That's
calling
a good
the
excuse.
action down there.
That's a good excuse.
I'll It's one of the most fun weekends ever. I'm really sad I'm gonna be missing 321 for that show and the next one. I've got another roller derby tournament, the Bank Track Nationals in Phoenix.
Well,
that weekend. Grande,
distance does make the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
But I will be watching the live stream.
Where can you find information about the live stream?
Oh, you can watch it at evolveunderground.com.
Sweet.
And also check the links from our Facebook page.
Facebook.com/321battle.
Sweet.
Right. Our Twitter feed. Yeah. At 321battle, Instagram at 321battle, our YouTube channel, 321battle.
I will have all those links, so don't worry about having to remember all of them right now.
Yeah.
Just check those links. I will have them on there.
So that'll about wrap it up for this week. If you like the podcast, you can find us on Twitter at OnTheHeelsWP and on Facebook.com/OnTheHeelsWP. You can find our podcast through lots of different services like iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube.
Thank you for listening to On the Heels Wrestling Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Give us that 5-star on iTunes. And first of all, I want to thank our guest, Murray Grande. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
This was so amazing.
We'd love to have you on the show. We'd love to have you again, but...
maybe in the future when after Ray's honeymoon episode.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, again, check the links that we're going to post. Definitely follow, 321 Battle on Facebook. Make sure you watch the live streams. Like, you can watch a live stream, you can watch it on YouTube, but it does not beat being there. So make sure that you can get there at Battle Palace every 2 weeks. Shows are phenomenal. Ray, you want to give everyone an update on the last 2 shows that we have?
Oh, yeah. So the next one, on May 5th, we interviewed Jim Perry.
Woo!
The man behind the biggest new independent that's come on the scene here in Seattle, Defy Wrestling. We're going to speak about how that all got started in Defy 3 Swerve City.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that one. That card's starting to build out. And then Friday, May 12th, we're doing it live. Join us for our Facebook Live podcast, which starts at 7 p.m. and ends when we're just too drunk to continue. The event can be found on our Facebook page, so add it to your calendar so you don't forget, because you'll want to be there to live. You'll be able to comment, ask questions, and tell us why you hate the Superman punch.
Yes. And after all of that, we're going to ask ourselves the eternal question: is Cole Crazy's chest ever going to heal?
Fuck no.
if treated properly by Dr. B-Boy.
Oh man, he not dead.
He not dead.
He not dead at all.
Oh.
He read.
He read.
He read.
I love it. So good.
Why did I think of that now and not a week ago?